You already know it's chaos. We're getting it. One game skid over 7,000 BC.
Alright.
So we're trying to get it turned around right now. We need to get it turned around. Come on, let's do it up in the Brutus Cup. We need to get back on track after our 6-game win streak was snapped. So we're trying to get back on track. Our 2K career high is 41. You can check it out on 2K17. Denoise. Okay. So who are we gonna roll with, huh?
This won't last a minute. Raise the bar up. You've been feeling really lonely.
Yo, just do it random. Whatever team you land on the count of 3, that's what team you are. Come on, let's have some fun. Ready? On the count of 3. 1. Come on, are you joining in? Let's have some fun with it. It's random. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that like it's on TV right now.
Really solid. Like yeah. Rolling Japanese.
Now it's gonna be a different team with what, right?
Rolling.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Rolling Japanese, still afloat. Rolling, I've been living like a goat. Rolling, on a boat. See, I've been rolling.
These fucking rosters are not updated. I can't stand this shit.
You know I had to put it on the map. Send me the address and not GPS. Then I pull up. Yeah, I be the plug. I got for days. It's so good she won't marry the kid, but it's still stuck in my way. Oh, get out my face. I don't want it all. I just want to taste. We've been going up. I think we in space. But I do
this shit is ugly.
I've been going up.
0-5. Fucking John Van Patten, Jose Van Patten. What is he doing in? There we go. Let's get it. With the Zinger. With Lob Zingus.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves.
Basketball so
You've got Yusuf Nurkic. He's out there with Gorgie Dang. Cole Aldrich is out there with Rush. And it's Butler in at the 2 spot. And for the Knicks,
Gorgie
we've
Dang.
got Vujacic. Anthony is out there with Lance Thomas. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Lee in at the small forward. Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. The starting 5s for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Charlotte Hornets. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on it.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
He passes it to Porzingis. That one falls, coming up in his feet. Porzingis has got 5 now.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The offensive rebound, and Towns gets it to go.
just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
First team foul. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic.
No,
that'll be
not
his second foul of the game.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Evan Turner.
He feeds it to Lee. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the post. Zingus can't hit.
He's out of bounds.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
I asked him to sum up their season to this point, and he said there's definitely room for improvement, but there are a lot of positives they can draw from. He'd just like to see a little more consistency on a night-in, night-out basis. Wouldn't we all, Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Right.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be.
There you go, Zinger.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Towns. No luck. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Butler. Wiggins inside the line. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. And Butler, here we go. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Butler.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Towns, the pass to Butler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Randall passes to Kuzminskis. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves trail. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
For the 3, and the Knicks miss again.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Butler. Another shot. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Zingus passes to Kuzminskis. The 3. Wiggins with the rebound. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against Charlotte. And they double up Butler. There's the dish to Jang. Back to Butler. Wiggins outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Wiggins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Fuck out of here.
Pass to Butler. And shot on the way. And the basket good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Kept alive. Zingus passes to Thomas. For Zingus, here's Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Crawford, no luck. Knicks trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors them.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
And he lays it straight in.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by New York.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Randall. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on
Let's go,
both.
Zinger.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
Where's the fucking foul?
Zingus can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Lance Thomas out there with Anthony. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Vujicic. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. There the group. New York will start the second one. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And that makes it a tie ball game.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well. It's a play shirt part they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Now here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Wiggins. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. And he gets it to go.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can train free throws like this group can. You take a look at Towns, second in the NBA. So great from the line.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Well, you know, I want to be careful about making a blanket statement here. There are a lot of big guys who are really steady at the line. And this group proves that size is not a hindrance when it comes to free throw prowess.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Lance Thomas. And Julius Randle subbed in for Hardaway. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for the Knicks. Hardaway comes in for Julius Randle.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Zingus. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Aldridge with it, covered by Anthony. It's tipped. Lee kicks to Hardaway. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 1. Jones, the best of Pat. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Here's where the New York Knicks sit early in the season in the NBA statistics. 5th in field goal percentage, 9th in assists, and they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And they've obviously been one of the elite shooting teams in the league, taking a very disciplined approach offensively, and they have the field goal percentage to prove it.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Okay.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Celtics, and of course New York, 2.5 games back. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. New York moving it around. Crawford with the steal. Brook Lopez is checked in for New York.
Lopez. No, he hasn't.
The Timberwolves trail. Down low. It's stolen by Anthony. Into Brook Lopez. And stolen by Wiggins. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Anthony. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle step for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Zingus, following the score by Damian Lillard.
Goaltending.
Short range. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Back to Jones. To Crawford. It's Jones on the way. It's rebounded by New York. Zingus has got 6 rebounds now in the game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Jones dishes to Wiggins. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Jones for 3. Aldridge kicks to Jones. Moves back up. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far. He was just 2 for 2.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Minnesota. Turner comes in for Yusuf Nurkic.
And the rebound battle split evenly.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the Knicks making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in.
So a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Minnesota making a switch here. Here's Zingus. He's coming off a 28-point game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
And stolen by Wiggins. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Anthony. Lopez comes in for Lee. Baker, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Julius Randle subbed in for Sasha Vujacic. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Butler, and it's blocked by Anthony. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Wiggins drawn the double team. He dishes it to Towns. Here's Dang. The teardrop falls in. Dang's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the...
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Nurkic is out there with Gorgie Dang.
No,
and it's Rush. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Butler in at the 2 guard. And so it's New York with it. To the middle. It's tipped. Teague, the pass to Butler.
Timberwolves keep it alive. And you can see he just didn't get squared up.
Get out of here.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Higgins outside. And the pass to Patton. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. New York trailing. Lee passes to Porzingis. The long distance three is buried. Porzingis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks. Wiggins drawn the double team. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Teague. 5th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down. Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Patton. Here's Towns. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And Towns drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Pass to Porzingis. Dishes it to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Minnesota calls timeout. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Rockets and, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves. A half game back. Timberwolves trail by 5. Towns sets the pick for Teague. Pass to Patton. Trying his luck deep. Rebounded by Hardaway.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Nice shot by Zingus.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 13. They grabbed their own miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The pass to Zingus. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Sasha Wiggins. No, it's not.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Where's
Wiggins
the
with
foul?
the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler goes in. He passes to Teague. Hard away against Butler. For Zingus.
Come on, Zing.
New York, no good that time either. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Anthony. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Julius Randle's checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Wiggins outside. Wiggins drawn the double team. Puts the lead pass in front of him. It's stolen by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And Randle throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Teague. The Knicks making the shot. Patton. Shot's good.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty from that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Feeds it to Teague. On target from 13 feet. Teague's got his first basket.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Butler on the way. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Patton. Timberwolves passing it around. They get it back. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
To get this season underway, let's see how the Timberwolves have done so far in the NBA stats. They were 6th in field goal percentage, 7th in scoring, and they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And going back to their field goal percentage, great consistency and execution for them offensively. I think that's made the difference. They don't have many dry spells.
Here's Kuzminskis. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Here's Zingus. Can't hit.
Well, that's certainly not who I expected to corral that rebound.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Teague with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Here's Patton. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 4th assist in this one. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Kuzminskis the pass to Zingus. Here's Baker. Pass to Zingus. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
That if they'll get another chance. Pass to Baker. Kuzminskis. And again, it's the Knicks missing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the foul on Cole Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
And it has hurt them, no doubt about it. 7 points yielded off turnovers this quarter alone.
Now here's Lee. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Hardaway with it. And Crawford picks him up.
Where's the foul?
Outside Butler. Lets the three fly. He got it up. Jang. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Vujacic is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Lance Thomas. And it's Lee in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by New York. Number 11, defended by Jones. They get it back. And the shot is good. Zingus has got 31 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
On the basket by Jones. The Knicks leading by 9. A drive by Lee. To the inside. Pick off in midair. And the call against Lance Thomas. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And in rush, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Evan Turner. Gorgie Dames checked in for Butler. And it's Aldridge in for C.J. McCollum.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those Karens.
Yeah, that's about the only thing, because not a whole lot else going right for them thus far.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. New York calls timeout. Let's catch up with Gordon on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Number 11, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Knicks leading by 9. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Hardaway.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Fires from 18. That's good from Crawford on the assist by T. The drive by Lee. And here's Anthony from the arc. Cut the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 12.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And so it's New York with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Zingus can't hit.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. He kicks to Towns. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And he makes the first. So for the Knicks, Lopez comes in for Lee. And Julius Randle subs in for Hardaway.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws helping them to just stay close.
Back a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And oh my goodness!
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Talk of another win.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Lee's checked in for New York. Hardaway comes in for Julius Randle.
Chase Randle.
Crawford against Hardaway. Wiggins drives in. Drills the baseline jumper. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lee with the ball. Picked up by Teague.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Kicks to Crawford. No one near him. Knicks with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That free throw, no good. And New York making a change here. And he can't hit the second. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. .157 left in the game. Teague dishes to Wiggins. Back to Teague.
I'll tell you what else I like is his attacking mindset too, Steve. No matter where he is on the court, when he gets possession, he will turn it up and turn it on and run out. Most of the time, he doesn't stop until he's laid the ball in the hoop.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 16. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. The Knicks making a switch here. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Back to Wiggins. Knocks it loose. Makes the lead pass. And Towns gets it to go.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Vando passes to Porzingis. Wiggins with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Lee. Passes it to Porzingis. There's the feed to Randle. Crawford with the steal. .51 seconds left in the fourth. He's checked in for Minnesota. So he can't get either to fall. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Randall passes to Zingus. Plays it up and banks it in. Zingus has got 35 in the game.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead, yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
Hardaway, T covering.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out with style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now, Jordan presents the player of the game.
Yeah, man. Back to one game win streak.
I reminisce. I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October. A toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes, now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. 18 years younger than my